Well, we've reached the final day of the regular season on a sunny Saturday here at Bank Independence Stadium, Mike D. Lane Field. North Alabama and Austin Peay put the finishing touches on the regular season. The Lions have won games 1 and 2, 5 straight over the Govs overall this season. They'll try to end the regular season with a bang here on Senior Day. Benjamin Ray, Given Hammonds joining us for the first time here on Around the Diamond pregame show. Grant Wakefield, Chase Glover getting you ready for game number 3. The stakes are sky high for North Alabama. With a win today, the Lions guarantee at least a share of the Gold Division regular season championship, something the Lions have not done since 2005. So, Chase, I mean, when it comes to sports, you want to play every single game, but you couldn't ask for better stakes here on the final day.
Yeah, it is fun. If you like some thrill, if you're a roller coaster type person, this is where you want to be. You want to be inside Mike D. Lane Field today because you have the chance to, where you could still be playing on Tuesday, you could be playing on Thursday in the tournament, you could have the 1 seed, you could have the 4 seed. Everything is in play for UNA, and it's a lot of fun to watch this team. We're
going to go through scenarios here in just a little bit, but let's talk about the Game 2 win for North Alabama. And Grant, for the second straight game, the Lions used pitching, defense, and timely hitting to win.
Yeah, they did, and it started really on the mound with Trip Patterson going 6 innings, scattered around 6 innings, those 5 strikeouts. He struck out the first 4 hitters he faced last night. That really set the tone, and then the offense really got rolling. You look at guys like Wes Walker, Will Millard. Those two have big at-bats. Jackson Westmoreland also comes up big with some leadoff knocks as well. And then the defense, they come in big, clutching some big moments as well, throwing some runners out in tough situations to where, same thing what we were talking about on Thursday night, those defensive plays don't happen. We're talking about a brand new series here on the Saturday.
We've gone 0 for 2 this weekend on getting these defensive web gems to Sports Center's top 10.
0 for 3?
0 for 3,
really, yeah.
We've submitted 3 through the first 2 games. Maybe today's the day that we finally get over the hump. We've got the Sports Center top 10 player right here. Given Hammonds was featured this year with a catch. And Given, you've talked to him after each of the first 2 games. Will Millard has been the star of the weekend for North Alabama.
Yeah, Ben, I've gotten to speak with this guy 2 nights in a row now. Honestly, could be expecting to speak to him tonight as well. He said he's just going up to the plate, looking for a base knock, looking to pass the bat, just trying to be a good teammate and get the person behind him up to the plate. And honestly, that's exactly what you need to do in his situation. He's not even looking for the long ball, which is what he's capable of, but he's just looking to pass the bat.
And Grant, as you mentioned, 5 for 8, 2 doubles, a home run. He's driven in 7 runs through 2 games. And when the one of you two mentioned, I don't remember, when the big 3 kind of struggled yesterday, it was Will Millard back there waiting to pick him up.
Yeah, I'll say that. I'll add Will Millard 3 of 4 yesterday. He was great in game 1, amazing in game 2. You see him celebrating right there. But it was like in a day when your guys are down. Last year it felt like if Petey, Krask, and Nash Rippon didn't go, maybe this team didn't move much. But you had all 3 of your big guys, Coleman, Rippon, Petey, Krask, not able to get the bat going, but it's the guys right after him, picking them up, just like Given Hammond said, picking them up, moving the bat around, and just getting base knocks.
Getting on base, moving guys around. The lineup has been great top to bottom. And from there, you jump back into the pitching. And all weekend long, Grant, these pitchers have been locked in.
They really have. And it's been a potent Austin Peay offense. We talked about it all weekend as well, that both Justice Augusto, Gavin Oswald on Thursday night doing a great job. But Trip Patterson coming out, 4 straight strikeouts to start, as I mentioned. And you see, coming up against some big hitters, Cole Johnson goes down looking. He's a big bat for Austin Peay, and they come in clutch moments. And then you get a reliever, and Kelly Crumpton come in out of the pen as well. 3 straight strikeouts, throwing fastballs mid to upper 90s, ride 94, 96 on the fastball. Then he's able to pull a string a little bit, throw in a breaking ball. And then Luke Davenport comes in, and he comes in the best spot that he knows how. And that's in those tight clutch moments at the end of the game. He comes in and throws a great ball game. And that's really what is kept with Alabama, this pitching staff that might have had a shaky few weekends with Bellarmine and Central Arkansas, have settled in, and they kept this Austin Peay offense down and gave the North Alabama bats a chance to take the lead and win it at the plate.
5 UNA pitchers have combined to work 18 innings this week, and they have scattered around 16 hits. So Austin Peay has had plenty of opportunity, but they've limited them to just 3 total runs, 15 strikeouts to 5 walks. The Govs have gone 1 for 12 with runners in scoring position. And that kind of ties into the defense, because the defense has been a large part of that as well. And Given is our residential defensive expert, should have been ASUN Defensive Player of the Year in the ASUN. She's our Gold Glove center fielder on the softball diamond. These dudes are flying around and making great plays defensively.
Yeah, Ben, they're just having their pitchers back. Like Grant said, they struggled a little bit earlier in the conference, but now that the pitching has settled in, the defense has also settled in behind their pitchers back. You know, going for that long ball, Bryant Lovin, you see him on the screen making that catch. Crazy play. As long as you make crazy plays behind your pitchers back, they're going to keep throwing great on the mound.
And then as the Govs have had opportunities, these runs early on, Grant, if they come across, it's a different ball game.
Absolutely. It's a whole new ball game last night. They came in big moments like right here, a great catch from Wes Walker. You saw the throw from Bryant Loving. That was the cut down run at third to end the inning. Governors had the third out at third and at home twice last night. And if those runs stay and those runs score, it's a totally different ball game. Here's the play at home from that's the web gem from Nash Drippin right there. That play should have been on Sports Center. But nonetheless, the defense coming up in clutch moments from North Alabama.
I don't think we've ever scored very many 7-4-2 putouts like we did
3-2.
last night.
3-2.
Yeah,
Don't
yeah.
forget about Petey.
I forgot about Petey in there. Yeah, I cut one out. So the Lions have been firing on all cylinders. It's been a lot of fun to watch this weekend. But now they got to put one more complete game together. It's never easy against this Austin Peay team. Always one of the best offenses in the league. It's going to be a fun one today here on this Saturday finale. Fans are already pouring in. They've been lined up since an hour before first pitch. You still got time to come out if you're not going to watch it on ESPN Plus, where Grant and I and Gibbon will have you covered. You can still make it to the park. We're tracking for a 12:05 first pitch. Excuse me. 2:05 first pitch. I was looking at the wrong number right there. So we're about 55 minutes away from that right there. So let's take a timeout. When we come back, we're going to talk to you about the scenarios and let you know what we're playing for today here on the final day of the regular season. Welcome back to Around the Diamond pregame show edition. Benjamin Ray alongside Gibbon Hammonds, Grant Wakefield, Chase Glover here at Mike D. Lane Field at Bank Independence Stadium. It's kind of sad. It's the final day of the regular season. The Lions will head down to DeLand, Florida tomorrow, Sunday. I still have to think about what day of the week it is. Game 3 is usually on Sunday. We've been all messed up from the Thursday start, but guys, it is still chaos heading into this final day. And Chase, let's start with this. Conference standings. North Alabama and Lipscomb tied at the top. Central Arkansas's right there. So there's so many scenarios in play today.
Yeah, everything is still wide open. North Alabama could either play on Tuesday. They could still play on Wednesday. They could even still play on Thursday. They can clinch the 1 seed tonight. They can take the 3 seed. Everything is still up in the air currently. What you want to happen today, though, is Central Arkansas to win this final game against Lipscomb. If Central Arkansas does that and North Alabama can win, North Alabama will claim an outright Gold Division title and the 1st seed and have the double bye in the tournament playing on Thursday.
And Chase, as you look at this 18-11 record, before we dive into the scenarios deeper, Give us some of the notes on this conference record in terms of series wins and where this ranks in terms of Division I and what all they continue to accomplish.
North Alabama has just been tremendous this year. They, again, under head coach Jab Pragnac, have grown every year in overall wins and conference wins and then series as well. Last year they won 7 series. Last night with the clinching win against Austin Peay. That was their 7th series win of the season, so they tied that record. This is the most conference wins in a single season of the Division I level for UNA and the most overall wins of the Division I level for UNA as well. And I believe this is the most road sweeps or most sweeps in a single season at the Division I level as well. I think they have 3 on the year. 4 on the year. So that one's a little more of a, I had to pick that one up off the ground. Sorry.
So a lot of chat about will UNA baseball ever be able to do it? Well, they're doing it right now, and there's still time to get down here and support this team today as they try to embark on a special journey. And Grant, there are more scenarios than we know to mention, and I think we've broken it down in the simplest way possible. Chase, you weigh in as well, but these are the stakes today. We're pulling for Central Arkansas.
We are.
Yeah, North Alabama, huge Central Arkansas fans today. So if Lipscomb wins the series and Austin Peay, or if North Alabama falls today, Lipscomb will have the outright Gold Division championship. If Lipscomb wins, UNA wins. It's a shared Gold Division championship between Lipscomb and North Alabama. Lipscomb does have the tiebreaker for seeding purposes in that. But for North Alabama, it is to root for Central Arkansas today. You just needed them to take 2 of 3. They've split the series so far. And a thing that it's huge, kind of gets overlooked, is if you do get to that Thursday and you are the overall 1 seed, you get double elimination, so you're at least safe for 2 games. But also, you're going into a weekend on normal rest, where your pitchers are throwing on the normal slots Thursday. You would set up just like a weekend series, so that could be huge for whatever team comes out and has that Thursday game as the 1 or the 2 seed.
And what I'll add to this, everything in those first few games are all based on RPI, correct? So if Lipscomb does not win today, they drop to the 4 seed because they have the worst RPI out of the Gold Division teams. They would drop behind Austin Peay, who is 4 games back from them currently. So if UNA and UCA wins, Lipscomb can drop all the way down to 4, Austin Peay at the 3, Central Arkansas at the 2, North Alabama at the 1.
If we've lost you on this, it's easy to get lost. We've been talking about a lot since last night.
I feel like that meme wherever the guy's got like all the red lines going everywhere at this point. That's what I feel like.
At one point last night, we'd all talked about it. Mike Ezekiel's been texting me about it, and somebody else asked about it, and I literally said, I can't have this conversation again. I'm leaving. It was about the 4th or 5th time I was about to sit through it. I was like, Chase, you do it. I'm not going through this again. But here's the deal. A UNA win is all you need. You win, you take care of business, you control your own destiny. And given from a player's standpoint, are you looking at the outside noise, or you just, how hard is it to stay locked in on the task at hand?
Honestly, Ben, I had a conversation about the standings with some of the players last night, and they honestly had no idea that they even were contenders for number 1.
That's even better. Yeah.
Yes, that's what I was saying. The outside noise is nothing to them right now. They're only focused on today's win, and I think that they're ready for today's win.
So a win for North Alabama will be historical. There's not been a regular season championship since 2005. You get some dudes on this team that wouldn't have been born yet. I was trying to figure it out. But if you got a kid that's 21, 22, 23, I mean, they were little babies last time this happened. So chance for something special to happen, a chance for a first, and a chance for you to come out and sit in these stands and root on the Lions. Great cloud coverage today. Grant, you and I nerd out on the weather a lot. I don't think it's going to be as warm as we initially thought.
I don't think so, but
it's still going to be warm.
I said pregame, it's not the heat, it's the humidity, and the humidity is there today. So it'll be a toasty one. So come out, enjoy the ballpark, but it might be warm, not as hot as we thought it would be, but it's still going to be a little toasty.
I think we're looking about a high of 86 about the time we're starting. But, hey, come on down. It's going to be a fun day of baseball here at Mike D. Lane Field from Bank Independence Stadium. We're not done yet. We've got to get to our favorite part. We're going to give you our dudes to watch today. We're going to make our selections and see who we're riding with today. It's North Alabama and Austin Peay, the Game 3 finale coming up from the mic. It's our final regular season edition of Around the Diamond postseason. Benjamin Ray, Given Hammonds, Grant Wakefield, Chase Glover from our lovely broadcast booth. Voted the best broadcast booth in college baseball. I don't know who did it. I was just told about that. And the windows is what everybody keeps raving about. I hadn't talked about that very much. But the Governors of Austin Peay out there taking batting practice here at Mike D. Lane Field from Bank Independence Stadium. We're about a half hour or so, 45 minutes from the start of this ball game. So you still got time to come on down. We want you in the house, in the park. If not, we'll have you covered on ESPN+. But all right, gang, it's time to pick our players to watch. But before we do that, we've talked about the scenarios. We've talked about the first two games. We've still got a record watch here. We're still pulling for Nash Rippon, Dylan Coleman, one of those two to break this record. Nash Rippon has tied it. Dylan Coleman, 2 away. He could do that in a single game. Could today be the day? We thought Nash would do it on his birthday.
Yeah, Nash kind of gave us an 0 for 3 day, but he still got on base. He's still doing his thing. Maybe the expectations were too big for him yesterday. His whole family was here. I don't know if you guys noticed that. I think every time Nash's name was even mentioned, I heard screams from the stands. Just excited. I haven't heard that much this season, but Nash is maybe it is his day. Maybe it's the final day. He was on the game day graphic. I don't know who made that. I don't know who put that out. But he's been all over everywhere. So maybe it is Nash's day today.
We'll wait and see. All right, gang, time to pick our dudes to watch. Given your first time doing this, you're a leadoff hitter. You're a table setter. Go ahead, set the table.
Okay, I'm setting the table, and honestly, this person is not even going to be in the game today, but I'm going to give him a shout-out since it's senior day. I'm shouting out Leighton Jenkins. He was our starting shortstop at the beginning of the season, suffered a tough injury, and, he's really just been a great teammate to this team. He's in there. He's talking to each player before they go up to the plate, giving him a little mindset, words of encouragement. He's just been a great player, a great senior, and a lot of leadership for this team, So even though he's not going to be on the field tonight, it is senior day, so I'm going to go ahead and give him my player of the game.
So we're going to make that your honorable mention and make you pick somebody from the lineup as well. That's a good one. And while you think on that, Chase, they're going to honor him pregame tonight.
They are.
Let's give everybody a little preview of that.
Yeah, they're going to honor him. Leighton Jenkins went down with an injury in the EKU series, but he was the 2026 Brooks Wallace Awards watch list for top shortstops in the nation earlier on this year. But Leighton has been just a staple of this defense, and I actually dived into the metrics a little bit because I'm doing ASUN nominations currently. After he got injured, the Lions upticked in errors. They dropped in fielding percentage. He was a mainstay at shortstop. He was just if anything came through the infield, he was gloving it up. Web gems, he had walk-offs, he did the whole 9. He started 142 games in 3 seasons here at UNA, but he's just not only given mention, he's been a leader, and he's been a great teammate for them. And while you look at the numbers and you might not think that this was the best shortstop in the nation, to us in UNA, he has been just an absolute mainstay and a great teammate to have.
Follows in the footsteps of some great shortstops we've had here over the years, and I will always think of he's in the 9 spot, right? And
right.
You probably look over him, and he had a game-winning hit last year against Austin Peay, I believe. I may be mistaken the game, but he had a walk-off.
Go ahead or something.
It was Central Arkansas and Birmingham.
Yep. It feels like he just always had the knack for the big hit when you needed it, but that'll be a special moment indeed. Have you had time to think, or do you want to wait?
Yeah, Ben, I got you. I'm going to go for another senior here tonight, Dylan Coleman. They mentioned previously that he was 0 for yesterday, didn't really produce, didn't get that bomb that he's normally due up for. But today I just have a tingling feeling. I have a feeling that Dylan Coleman is going to tie Nash Rippon, if not just still be one behind him for that record. Who knows? He might have a 2 for this game and set it himself.
Are you calling for a double dose of Dylan Coleman?
I'm just saying I think Dylan Coleman is going to be the player you want to watch today.
All right. Who's going next out of you two?
I'll go ahead and take it. A double dose of Dylan Coleman. I'm sorry. That one. I'm going to go with I think if he can get his bat going, I think that he is a huge help in the bottom of the lineup. But mainly, I'm going for his defense. Give me Bryant Loving.
Good pick.
I've loved him all weekend long, and kind of like LJ. When Bryant is out in the outfield, you notice a vast difference in the way they play the game. He's flying all over the place. I'm going more for his glove, but, man, if he can get that bat going like he had a late-game double yesterday, I think he can really help this lineup today.
And don't forget, Game 1, he flipped the lineup around with 2 outs, and that helped Petey come up and hit that 3-run homer that kind of finished it off. But Bryant Loving, the way he smiles out there, runs around, he's having the time of his life in center field.
He is. He's a fun guy to watch. He's a friend to everyone, and he just absolutely loves playing ball. And that's what the really cool part is. He was a third baseman last year, second baseman this year. Now he's out in center field. He just wants to be on the field.
Greg won on Friday. Chase won yesterday.
Come on.
You went off the cusp as well, riding with Trip Patterson.
Yep.
So now you're going Bryant Loving.
I am.
Grant?
I'm going to go back, but first off, back to Bryant Loving. He's also one that can do a job, lay down a bunt when he needs to, like you were saying, flip that lineup card over in the 9 spot and come up big in a big spot. But I'm going with my Thursday night pick. He's been the hottest bat all weekend. Will Millard, I think, will continue his hot streak, keep things rolling as well. And also watch out for his glove. He can definitely throw some runners out, so be paying attention for that.
I mean, he's just done so much. 7 runs driven in. He's driven in the first run every single ball game, and we've talked about that clutch factor a lot. Chase, we got to do a deeper dive. How many of his RBI have tied or given North Alabama a lead? Let's do some research on that.
I'm already a little swamped. I think that might take me a couple weeks to figure that one out.
Alrighty, so now it's my turn. I mean, gosh, there's so many to pick, guys. You could go Wes Walker, Petey Kraska, Nash Rippon, Tyler LePage, Justin Santoyo. I mean, how do you
could
pick
go them all,
you
Ben.
could just go with all of them right there, but I've got to pick just one. And I woke up this morning feeling like it's the day. We just talked about it. Today's the day. Nash Rippon is breaking the all-time home run record. He's going to have a kind of day that makes him ASUN Player of the Year today. He's definitely got a strong candidacy, but I think today he puts the finishing touches. Wraps up the regular season as the all-time career leader in home runs. If we get a double dose of Dylan Coleman, it'll be a lot of fun going into the postseason. But think back to last year in the postseason tournament. He was our best offense.
Nash Rippon?
Down
Yeah,
in
he
Florida.
was.
Today's a postseason game. Why not Nash?
Exactly. Nash Rippon was huge last year in the big win, the first ever win for North Alabama in the ASUN tournament over North Florida. He hit a home run. Petey Kraska hit a home run, but Nash Rippon was everywhere. It is time to do it. I know selfishly, Ben, you want it to be done here because if not, you'll miss out on it if it happens in DeLand.
Let's do it today,
Yeah,
please.
it has to happen today.
Let's do it here in the mic. Let's set the record. Well, the Lions have their home purples on today. No better uniform combination to wear while celebrating a championship. That's going to do it today. The Lions and Alston P. Guys, parting shots right here. Alston P is really good. You got to be ready to play today.
You really do, and it's a team that can really fight back, and that's what Coach Roland Fanning was talking about in his post-game press conference last night. Is he wants his guys to focus in and lock in. He said that's not the Austin P ball that we're used to playing. So watch out. The Govs can get hot at any moment in the line. Pitching and defense has got to be on point again today.
Let's put it all together today, and let's make something special happen. Appreciate Given Hammonds making her season debut here in the final episode, thanks to Chase and Grant down there. The Given and Grant and I will be on ESPN. Chase is always the official score. You don't need to send him your complaints
Don't do it.
because there are no complaints.
Exactly.
It'll be perfect for sure. We'll talk to you at about 2 o'clock. I'll get the time right one of these times. 2 o'clock, we'll be live on ESPN Plus with a 2:05 p.m. first pitch. Thanks for tuning in. This has been Around the Diamond pregame show. Game 3 coming up shortly between North Alabama and Alston P.